There's a secret the lucky know, a force hidden behind every perfect timing, every open door, every coincidence that feels too perfect to be chance. You've felt it before, finding money on the ground, getting that call at the exact right moment, meeting someone who shifts your entire path, and wondering, was that just random? Or was something guiding it? What if I told you that luck is not chaos, but a hidden code, a frequency, a pattern ancient civilizations once knew and mystics still guard? Not superstition, not fantasy, but a real force waiting to be activated from within you. Because luck is not what you think. It's not just fortune smiling upon a chosen few. It's a skill, a system, and yes, a ritual. And if you stay with us, over the next 25 minutes, you'll learn how to unlock it. We'll travel through hidden teachings, sacred traditions, neuroscience, and quantum mind science. And in the end, you'll walk away with tools that could turn your life into a chain of lucky breaks so powerful it might just look illegal. So breathe in, let go of doubt, and get ready to awaken the force of fortune that's been sleeping inside you all along. If you're ready to activate your luck, like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and share this message with someone who needs a little more magic in their life. What you're about to learn might change how you see the world and how the world responds to you. Chapter 1. The myth of luck, chance, or hidden mechanism. Most people believe luck is random, like a mysterious force that blesses some and skips others. We say, she's lucky, or he has bad luck, without questioning what it really means. But what if luck isn't random at all? What if our beliefs about it are based on cultural myths, half-truths, and psychological illusions that prevent us from seeing its real nature? Maybe luck is not a gift, but a misunderstood mechanism. For centuries, humans have explained luck through gods, fate, or chance. In ancient Greece, it was Tyche. In Rome, Fortuna. In Eastern traditions, karma played the role. Today, we call it randomness or coincidence. But these names distract us from a deeper truth. What if these traditions were hinting at something we lost in translation? A principle that governs how events unfold, depending on the observer. Modern psychology and science offer clues. What we often label as luck may not be about random events, but about how we interpret and interact with the world. It's not just external, it's internal. Luck could be a product of mindset, perception, and behavior patterns. Lucky people aren't just born that way. They think and act differently, often without even realizing it. One critical factor is perception. Imagine two people entering the same cafe. One finds a business lead, the other finds nothing. Same place, same time, but different eyes. This isn't magic, it's selective awareness. How we direct our attention determines what opportunities we see. Our inner filters shape our outer experience. Luck favors those who are tuned in. Psychologist Richard Wiseman tested this in a famous experiment. He asked self-described lucky and unlucky people to count the photos in a newspaper. Hidden in large print inside was a message. There are 43 photos in this paper. Stop counting. Most of the unlucky group missed it. The lucky ones saw it right away. Why? Because they weren't just looking, they were open. The results were astonishing. Lucky people weren't psychic or favored. They were simply more relaxed and observant. They were better at noticing the unexpected. Their open state of mind allowed them to see patterns others missed. It wasn't luck, it was awareness. This reveals a core truth. Your mindset influences how reality appears to you. So is luck just a byproduct of openness and perception? Partly yes, but it's also tied to action. Lucky people take more chances, talk to more people, and explore unfamiliar paths. They interact with life differently. This proactive approach increases the likelihood of lucky events, which are really just results of aligned behavior and awareness. Expectation plays a role too. When you believe good things can happen, you unconsciously scan the world for confirmation. It's a self-fulfilling pattern. Optimism becomes a magnet. Suddenly, you notice the right signs, the right people, the right timing. Not because the universe changed, but because your internal compass did. Expectation tunes your frequency. That doesn't mean luck isn't real. It means luck is a pattern, and patterns can be trained. Just as you can improve memory or creativity, you can improve your relationship with chance. Once you realize that unlucky moments are often missed cues or ignored gut feelings, you begin to see how trainable luck really is. It's not about fate, it's about pattern literacy. This view aligns with new discoveries in quantum physics. Reality isn't fixed, it's a sea of probabilities. The observer's focus affects the outcome. In quantum terms, your thoughts and expectations collapse possibility into experience. The world doesn't simply happen to you. You participate in shaping it moment by moment through your attention and choices. Ancient mystics echoed this insight. The Hermetic law of vibration, for instance, teaches that everything moves, everything resonates. Karma isn't punishment, it's energetic echo. Jung spoke of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that reflect our inner state. In every tradition, the message is the same. You attract what you are attuned to. So maybe luck isn't luck at all. Maybe it's an inner alignment without a possibility, a skill that starts with awareness and grows with practice. As we move into the next chapter, we'll explore how vibration, synchronicity, and quantum mind science reveal the deeper mechanism of fortune. You'll discover tools to shift from passive hope to active creation. Chapter 2, the energy of luck, vibration, synchronicity, and the quantum mind. What if luck is not a fluke, but energy in motion? Hermeticism teaches that everything vibrates, including thoughts and emotions. Jung saw synchronicities, those uncanny coincidences, as clues from the psyche aligned with the cosmos. Karma too reflects energetic echo, not punishment. Luck, then, might be a resonance, a frequency we emit that shapes what we attract. Every thought sends a ripple into the unseen. Like tuning forks, we resonate with matching vibrations. If we carry fear or doubt, we attract chaos. But if we vibrate with clarity, courage, or joy, the world reflects it back in opportunity and flow. Luck isn't passive. It's energetic symmetry between what we carry and what we call in. Quantum physics supports this view. Reality isn't solid. It's a field of probabilities collapsing into form. The observer effect shows how our focus changes what materializes. Thoughts, attention, and expectation aren't invisible. They're creative tools. When you tune to a frequency of possibility, luck becomes less random and more responsive. In this field of possibility, perception is power. What we notice or ignore shapes how reality responds. If you expect misfortune, you'll spot risks. If you expect magic, you'll catch synchronicities. Perception isn't just seeing, it's a selection mechanism. Your lens becomes your magnet, drawing matching outcomes to your field of experience. Synchronicities often seem magical. A book falls open to the right page. A call comes just as you think of someone. But they're not tricks of fate, they're mirrors. Jung believed these moments reveal a deeper unity between mind and world. When inner state matches outer event, that's not coincidence. It's a quantum echo of alignment. To shift your luck, shift your state. It starts with vibration. Emotions like gratitude and wonder elevate your frequency. From there, intentions become more magnetic. The world feels you differently. Life isn't just happening to you. You're sending out pulses that shape the texture of what returns. Energy is the true architect of luck. Hermetic wisdom says, as within, so without. This isn't metaphor, it's mechanics. Your inner weather broadcasts outward. If your mental climate is stormy, expect turbulence. But if it's clear and focused, things flow. Luck becomes a form of energetic rapport with reality. The more coherent your energy, the more doors seem to open. Karma too makes more sense through vibration. It's not about punishment, it's cause and resonance. Your thoughts, choices, and emotions ripple out into space and time, returning in strange yet accurate ways. A generous act may return through an unexpected windfall. Karma and luck overlap where intention meets energetic feedback. Your body also plays a role. The heart and brain emit measurable electromagnetic fields. When coherent, these fields synchronize with others. People, nature, even digital systems. Studies show that heart-based emotions can affect chance outcomes, meaning your physiology may literally tune your reality. Luck has a pulse. Training luck begins with awareness. Notice your patterns. Do you expect delays or blessings? Do you brace for loss or trust flow? Where attention goes, energy follows. Small shifts in expectation create large ripples. Begin with one practice: gratitude, mindful breath, or setting daily intentions. That's how you retune your signal. The mind is a transmitter, and reality a feedback loop. This is the quantum mind at work, not just thinking, but vibrating, intending, receiving. When you hold a clear desire with a calm, elevated state, events begin to align, not always instantly, but precisely. What feels like luck is often coherence in motion. So what is luck? It's not a dice throw, it's a dance, a flow state between mind, energy, and possibility. As you move forward, we'll explore practical tools to cultivate this energy, rituals, awareness shifts, and vibrational practices. You'll learn how to stop chasing luck and start creating it from the inside out. Chapter 3: How to Program Yourself for Luck. Subconscious reprogramming. What if your luck isn't determined by fate, but by the silent instructions running in your subconscious? This hidden layer of mind shapes what you notice, how you react, and even how others respond to you. It quietly filters the world, choosing which coincidences appear. If you want to change your luck, don't chase chances. Reprogram the architect behind them. Your subconscious mind, the quiet builder of your reality. The subconscious absorbs belief like a sponge. If you've been told you're unlucky or that life is a struggle, those phrases become internal scripts. They echo in your actions, tone, and energy. Without realizing it, you attract confirmation of those stories. Luck isn't random, it's conditioned. To rewrite your life script, you must first bring those old invisible programs into awareness and consciously replace them. Visualization is more than daydreaming. It's a tool that speaks directly to your subconscious. When you vividly imagine outcomes, feeling the success, hearing the applause, seeing the moment, you activate the same neural pathways as real experience. Do this daily. The brain begins building toward what it sees repeatedly. Reality starts to follow the mental blueprint. Your mind rehearses luck until life mirrors the vision. The mirror technique is a forgotten power. When you look yourself in the eyes and speak words of intention, I am aligned with luck. Opportunity flows to me. You bypass the inner critic. This direct gaze opens a portal into the subconscious. At first, it feels awkward. But keep going. Repetition becomes belief, and belief reshapes the field around you. Eye contact with self becomes a spell of reprogramming. Affirmations work best when crafted with emotional truth. Saying, "I'm a millionaire" might feel hollow, but "I'm becoming more aligned with abundance" feels real. The subconscious resists lies, but responds to emotionally honest shifts. Say them aloud, write them down, feel them deeply. Belief is not just thought, it's a vibration. The more truth your words carry, the more power they transmit into your field. Consistency carves pathways in the mind. A daily ritual of affirmations, visualization, and mirror work trains your energy to expect flow instead of failure. Your thoughts become rehearsals for new outcomes. Imagine planting seeds. Repeating the process waters the soil. One day, without warning, sprouts appear. That's what people call luck. But it was your persistence speaking through results. Beliefs act like magnets. If you believe you're lucky, your subconscious looks for proof. You notice opportunities, act faster on instincts, trust your gut more. If you believe you're cursed, you'll miss signs, hesitate, and shut down. This is the root of the lucky personality. It isn't genetic, it's trained. Your beliefs become filters that select which version of reality you live in. Choose wisely. Shadow work is crucial. What unconscious beliefs did you inherit about money, love, success? Who told you life was hard? When did you start doubting yourself? Write it all down. Awareness is alchemy. Once you see the source of your programming, it begins to lose power. You don't heal by ignoring the shadow. You heal by integrating it, reparenting it, and replacing the lie with a living truth. Reprogramming must be matched by action. Want to attract new connections? Then put yourself in new places. Say yes more often. Smile at strangers. Opportunity hides in the unknown. Affirmations shift energy, but action crystallizes it. The subconscious respects movement. Each step you take in the direction of possibility becomes a message to the universe. I'm ready to receive. The gateway to the subconscious opens just before sleep. This twilight moment where the mind softens is where suggestions sink deepest. Repeat your affirmations as you drift off. Imagine your desired outcome in rich detail. Let your last thoughts be filled with success, joy, connection. During sleep, your inner world reorganizes itself to reflect those inputs. Your dreams begin laying foundations for luck. Surround yourself with symbolic energy. The subconscious understands imagery and emotion better than logic. Use music, art, color, and sacred geometry to speak its language. Create a space that reflects abundance, creativity, and flow. These cues act as constant reinforcers of your new programming. Every object becomes a silent affirmation. Every detail supports your transformation from the inside out. Luck is not chaos, it's alignment. And alignment is something you can train. Through repeated intention, honest self-reflection, symbolic ritual, and conscious action, you shift your inner world to match the energy of fortune. Reprogramming the subconscious is not instant, but it is inevitable if you commit. You're not here to wait for luck, you're here to embody it. You are the source. The time is now. Chapter 4. Rituals and Secret Techniques. Luck as an Ancestral Practice. Luck was never a roll of the dice. It was summoned with intent. Ancient civilizations believed fortune could be called like a spirit. Priests in Egypt, shamans in the Andes, and mystics in Tibet all practiced rituals that synchronized their personal energy with the invisible forces of the cosmos. They didn't wait for chance. They aligned with patterns, signs, and symbols to command reality into coherence. Begin the 7-day ignition ritual. At dusk, light a white candle and place laurel leaves around a clear quartz in a bowl of salt water. Each night, repeat an intention aloud, visualizing golden light surrounding the crystal. These acts are not superstition, they are frequency tuning. This ritual reprograms your field, linking it to the universal rhythm where synchronicity, clarity, and fortune begin to flow. The Egyptians understood symbols as power condensers. The Eye of Horus protected from chaos, the scarab summoned rebirth, and the Ankh carried the current of divine life. These were more than decorations. They were active codes meant to interface with the hidden architecture of the universe. When inscribed, worn, or meditated upon, they shifted perception and brought the practitioner closer to the sacred algorithm of luck. In ancient China, fortune was not luck, it was a science of flow. Rituals were synchronized with lunar phases, hexagrams, and the 5 elements. Red strings tied at precise angles, lucky coins placed under pillows, dragon talismans burned with incense. Each had its place in a system of energetic geometry. Taoist sages didn't guess at luck. They cultivated it, danced with it, summoned it like a dragon from the mist. Alchemy was not just about gold, it was a manual for personal transmutation. Alchemists taught that by refining the inner self, one could become a magnet for divine order. Rituals with circles, triangles, mercury, and fire encoded spiritual codes. The philosopher's stone wasn't physical. It was a frequency of the soul that, once achieved, transformed obstacles into opportunities and destiny into design. Talismans can be crafted from the humblest objects: a ring, a coin, a feather from a vivid dream. Charged with intention, anointed with essential oils, and named aloud, the object transforms into a repository of power. Ancient witches and monks believed the object absorbed your frequency, acting as a bridge between your subconscious and the divine field. The mundane becomes miraculous when ritual breathes into it. Time is not neutral in magic, it is alive. Rituals performed on waxing moons attract, those done on waning moons release. Aligning your actions with lunar gates and planetary hours strengthens their force. For example, casting intentions under a Venus moon opens paths in love and creativity. The ancients marked sacred timings with absolute reverence, knowing the cosmos opens doors only at precise moments. Water is memory. From Egyptian priests to Japanese monks, mystics whispered affirmations into sacred waters before drinking, bathing, or offering them to the earth. Modern studies confirm that water can hold vibration. A 7-day water ritual involves speaking gratitude and desire into a glass of water at sunrise, then consuming it slowly, visualizing transformation rippling through your life like waves through reality. Ink is a spell. What you write embeds a vibrational command into the ether. From the medieval grimoires to Buddhist prayer flags, writing has been used to reprogram reality. Keep a dedicated journal to record symbols, dreams, affirmations, and goals, but always with presence and ritual. Light a candle, breathe deeply, and write as if you're engraving destiny onto the scroll of the universe. Fire has always been the great activator. Lighting a candle while visualizing your desire is not symbolic, it is metaphysical ignition. Fire consumes, transforms, and delivers. Ancient mystics believed fire opened portals between the visible and invisible. Use fire rituals to burn limiting beliefs, activate intentions, or simply communicate directly with the unseen realms. One flame can change the course of your life. Your breath is the gateway. Combine slow breathing with sacred incantations, affirmations, mantras, or whispered intentions to create a trance state. This rhythm entrains your subconscious mind and primes it for manifestation. Shamans used drum beats, mystics used chants. Your body becomes the altar, your voice the wand. This fusion creates a field where possibility bends to your energetic command. You are the ritual, the talisman, the flame. The ultimate power is not in the object, the symbol, or the time. It's in you. All tools are extensions of your will. When your mind, heart, and soul align, you become a living beacon of synchronicity. Fortune is not a gift, it is a mirror. Reflect the right vibration, and the universe has no choice but to conspire in your favor. Chapter 5. Inspired Action: How to Become a Channel for Opportunity. Luck isn't waiting for you to be ready. It responds to motion. Inspired action is not random effort, but aligned movement that activates synchronicities. When you act with purpose, the invisible gears of the universe begin to turn. Doors open that weren't even there before. The moment you take a step, the path reshapes. Luck is not still. It flows to those already in motion, like wind catching a sail that's already raised. The universe is not static, it's interactive. Think of reality as a responsive mirror. Every decision, every step sends out energetic ripples. When you move boldly, you shift your frequency, inviting new variables to enter. Stagnation creates loops. Action breaks them. It's not about chaotic busyness, it's about conscious momentum. Fortune arises from the dance between intention and execution, between dream and daring. Intuition is your inner compass, the whisper of your soul aligning with the quantum field. When logic halts at the edge of the known, intuition bridges the gap to the unseen. Lucky people trust that voice. They move even when they can't explain why. And often, that irrational leap leads to golden intersections of time, people, and place. Intuition isn't vague. It's coded guidance. Learn its language, then act. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. Inspired action often comes cloaked as curiosity, discomfort, or even fear. Saying yes to the unexpected breaks energetic patterns and calls in new timelines. Fortune doesn't cling to comfort zones. It waits just beyond the border of routine, calling the brave. Change one habit, speak to one stranger, take one risk. That's where probability tilts. The universe rewards decisiveness. Indecision is energetic static. It keeps doors closed. But a clear, bold action is like lightning through fog. The luckiest moments often arise just after a single, focused choice. Not because the choice was perfect, but because it was made with conviction. Inaction tells the universe you don't trust. Action, even imperfect, signals readiness. And readiness attracts. Inspired action is not frantic, it's precise. It comes from stillness, clarity, and an inner yes. When mind and energy align, small steps create big waves. The mistake is waiting for confidence. Confidence is built through motion. Luck finds you not when you're certain, but when you commit anyway. Take aligned risks, leap before certainty. The magic happens in the space between fear and forward. Serendipity increases with exposure. Say yes more often. Show up where life flows, not just where you're comfortable. Luck isn't always in your plan. It lives in spontaneous moments, chance meetings, detours. If you're always in control, you leave no space for the unexpected. Inspired action means dancing with mystery and trusting that chaos sometimes carries messages order can't. Listen to subtle nudges. That sudden urge to walk a different route, call someone, or explore a new idea. That's the field prompting you. These tiny pulses are doorways, but if you ignore them, they close. Cultivate sensitivity to the invisible threads pulling you. Follow them without hesitation. The quantum field responds to responsiveness. Inspired action is recognizing when the world winks at you. Your energy speaks louder than your words. Before action, check your state. Are you fueled by excitement or fear, resentment or love? Inspired action comes from energetic clarity. That's why rituals, movement, meditation, or music can prime your field. Align your frequency first, then act. That alignment imprints intention into your motion, and that motion reshapes probability. Fortune favors the committed. When you move without exit strategies, when your action says, "This is happening," luck accelerates. The universe takes you seriously when you do. Inspired action is full body, full heart, full mind, not half efforts, but wholehearted leaps. Destiny bends for the fully engaged. The world reshuffles when you're all in, because you're signaling reality to reorganize around your will. Don't confuse action with control. Inspired action allows space for mystery. You plant the seed, but you don't force the bloom. Obsession stifles luck. Detachment expands it. Act with faith, then let go. The universe meets those who trust. Inspired action flows with rhythm, not rigidity. Sometimes the best next step is rest, or stillness, or letting the unexpected arrive without demand. In the end, luck is not given, it's generated. It's a dance between soul and circumstance, between willingness and wonder. Inspired action is the bridge. When your thoughts, emotions, and choices align, you become magnetic to opportunity. You don't chase luck, you create the conditions for it to arise. You don't wait for miracles, you become the portal through which they appear. You've now seen the truth. Luck is not chaos or random grace. It's a pattern, a current, a frequency. From ancient rituals to subconscious reprogramming, every chapter revealed a key. Perception, vibration, belief, and action all converge to form the architecture of what we call luck. This isn't theory, it's a hidden science, a spiritual art. The world isn't happening to you, it's responding to you. What if luck isn't something you wait for, but something you become? The hermeticists, the mystics, the sages, they knew your thoughts shape reality, your energy attracts patterns. Luck is not a privilege reserved for a chosen few. It's a skill, a vibration, a conscious alignment. You are not a spectator in your life. You are the architect of your synchronicities. Remember this, the magic is not in the ritual, the magic is in you. Candles, crystals, affirmations, these are symbols, not sources. Your focused intention is the real alchemy. You are the wand, the spell, and the flame. Trust in your power to design a life of flow, guidance, and astonishing fortune. When you believe you're lucky, you begin to create the conditions for it. Now it's your turn. Take what you've learned and act. Don't let this knowledge be another forgotten inspiration. Use the mirror technique. Practice intuitive action. Charge objects with meaning. Rewrite your beliefs. Make your life a playground of symbols and synchronicity. Become magnetic to miracles. This is not just content, it's a blueprint for transformation. The world is waiting for the awakened version of you. Radiate belief, and opportunities will orbit your path. Apply these teachings daily. Then share this with others. Be the spark that ignites their journey. Comment below what resonated with you. Let's co-create a movement of conscious creators who no longer wait for luck, but generate it with power and purpose. If this message stirred something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to keep this vibration flowing. Your support expands this work and spreads the light further. And remember, stay aware, stay aligned, and keep vibrating high. Your reality is listening. And the next chapter of your life, it's already aligning with everything you've just awakened.